Meanwhile, lawyer Ferdinand Topacio insists that his client, Wanda Teo, asked him to announce that they will be returning the money. Topacio added that Ben Tulfo committed to him that they will return the 60 million pesos paid out to his media outfit. Teo, Topacio said, also gave him the go signal to announce their intention to return the money. Topacio says that if he were acting against the wishes of his client, then the Tulfo siblings should have disputed this announcement much earlier.
Ako ang nagsuggest because para sa akin, yun ang tamang dapat gawin. It was the right thing to do. At nakausap ko si Mr. Ben Tulfo sa telepono noong May 3. Sinabi niya sa akin na ibabalik niya yung pera.
To give us more insights on the issue, we have reporter Paolo Romero who joins us live from the Philippine Star. Paolo, former Tourism Secretary Wanda Teo claims she was not aware that her brother Ben works at Kilos Pronto and at Bitag Media. How are senators finding these assertions?
Roby, the senators were skeptical or even incredulous over that claim of former Secretary Teo. Senator Gordon was pointing out to the fact that the contract between the Department of Tourism and People's Television Network and subsequently with Bitag Media Limited of her brother Ben Tulfo were not a product of a day but maybe weeks of negotiations and exchanges of paper. So somehow that information that her brother was somehow involved or will be the recipient of a huge sum from the DOT should not have escaped her. Gordon also was pointing out that there was Teo had lawyers around her and staff who were aware of the details of the contract that would have involved her brother. And the senator also was pointing out to the fact that after the DOT and the PTB4 entered into that 120 million ad placement contract, the PTB4 entered into a separate agreement with BMUI or Tulfo's media company, where it was explicitly written that the DOT would be the one who would be placing ad in his Kilos Pronto program. So Senator Risa Hontiveros described it as a stretch that the siblings were not communicating with each other. Even if Tulfo was saying that they were not close and he has never, as he said, knocked on the door of his sister's office. Roby?
So, I mean, clearly there's a lot of skepticism among many senators, but was there any potential criminal liability established during the inquiry?
Yeah, coming from that, skepticism and disbelief by the senators, they see there's definitely a conflict of interest between the siblings, or at least between the substance of the contract itself. Senator Gordon was pointing out to the observation of the Commission on Audit on its notice of disallowance that Teo and some executives of PTB4 and their subordinates who are held, as they said, could be held liable for causing undue injury to the government with this kind of contract. However, Senator Gordon said since there were some ad placements that really appeared based on the accomplishment report, this was submitted by Tulfo's company to the DOT and PTB4, then it appears that at least for now, it appears that no funds were pocketed by either party, Teo or Tulfo, so at most would be liable for graft because of that conflict of interest. Roby?
Okay, thank you. That was Paolo Romero, live from the Philippine Star Newsroom in Manila.